My name is Jacob Dishman, and I'm the music director at Fort Hill United Methodist Church in Lynchburg, Virginia. I grew up doing LOGOS at Tinkling Spring Presbyterian Church from about preschool age through middle school age. I think LOGOS sort of created an environment where it felt like everybody in the church knew each other. I remember, running around with my friends up and down the hallways and eating dinner with my table parents and having all the other tables with all their table parents and having the whole church family kind of together in one place for dinner. And you were meeting all the different adults that would help volunteer for music and for Bible and for recreation time and all those things. It just created a lot of good memories and made church a welcoming environment to be in, a place you wanted to be. And I think it affected my spiritual development because it gave me such a good foundation of Bible knowledge, but not just Bible knowledge, but also the singing, the relationships, all the things kind of came together to create just a really great environment to be in for church. I think as a worship leader and music director, one of the things we always had instilled in us was that what we were doing was for God. It was an offering to God. And then all the ways that we would kind of treat each other in the church was we always had the idea of kingdom living. And so that was something I've tried to take into my entire life, not just at church.
Hi, I'm Betsy Dishman. I serve as training coordinator for GenOn Ministries and been leading a Lift experience today here at New Dublin Presbyterian Church. And I'm visiting with Sarah Jane Nixon, who is the newer pastor serving here at this church. Sarah Jane grew up in LOGOS ministry, and we thought we'd take an opportunity to chat with her just a minute. So, Sarah Jane, could you share some of your experience growing up in LOGOS ministry and how that's impacted your ministry even now?
Yeah, I remember probably most clearly the dinner aspect of LOGOS. The playing was important. Hanging spoons on our noses. that was a very important game for me growing up, and wrapping eggs in newspaper and dropping them off of ladders. Very, very, very important. But I think besides sort of those fond memories and ideas for games, the most important thing about LOGOS for me was that it taught me that old people weren't scary. Mm-hmm. That the other generations are wonderful. That I am loved, or was especially then loved, even though I might find the very tall older lady terrifying when I first met her. When I sat with her at LOGOS, it turned out she wasn't terrifying, Mm-hmm. And this experience of being loved by not just the people who work with children, but with the whole church, was really important for me feeling like the church was a place where I belonged, even as a young person, and now even as a very young pastor. Mm-hmm. There is really a true capability for genuine ministry across generations.
Yes, and so you're carrying that learning about intergenerational ministry into this current mm-hmm. call and church, and it's exciting because I know it's a beginning for you all of a journey of how might we be more intentionally intergenerational, and you have great support here in the people. It's been wonderful to meet them and to hear them how much they love you and how grateful they are to have you and Nathan here. And so look forward to hearing more about how things develop in your ministry at New Dublin and how we might help you further in that ministry. So thank you for having us here today.
Thank you for coming.
Yeah.
It's good fun.
Yeah, thank you.